What's up, Internet? This is Rambling Josh, and you're watching another episode of Let's Play Shovel Knight New Game Plus. Last time around, we finished off the first few stages of the new game in New Game Plus, like I said, and now we have the middle three stages. I don't know if we're going to get to all of them today, but we'll give it a shot. So we're going to start off here with the Explodatorium, the Plague Knight stage. That may or may not be actually a good idea to do. It's my opinion that Plague Knight stage is probably the hardest one to do in New Game Plus. I think I've talked last episode a little bit about how difficulty in this game is a little weird on New Game Plus. I hate this room. Oh, I missed. Oh well. Whatever. We'll go with it. Oh, okay. So the thing, like I mentioned last time, the ways that New Game Plus ramps up the difficulty is double damage, no healing, less half checkpoints. So if you think about it, for two of those three things affect like how much damage you take, and those are completely irrelevant if you are dying in one shot, i.e. from a pit or spikes. I wonder, there's a little bit of a skip you can do here that I've been trying to get the hang of that I can't quite get. Okay, good, we got it. I get it sometimes. I guess actually most of the time now, but it's still not guaranteed. So anyways, these middle stages, Plague, Mole, and Treasure Knight stages, I kind of feel like they're a little bit more focused on damage for their difficulty, whereas the last set of stages are all more focused on instant kills for their difficulty. I almost fell off there. So for something like Propeller Knight stage, where if you're gonna die is probably gonna be from a pit or spikes, increasing how much damage you take isn't really relevant. I really hate this guy. I'm gonna take him a little bit carefully here, because normally there's a checkpoint right before him, but use the Chaos Balls. You can really gimp this guy hard if you can shovel attack really fast, because he has a big delay when he takes damage. But I'm really bad at it for some reason, and he does so much damage on New Game Plus, it's not even funny. But anyways, we got through that well enough. Our health is pretty low at this point. I don't know if I'm going to actually make it to the next checkpoint. Normally on this stage, I think there's like 3 different checkpoints. Not 3, that's a completely wrong number. I mistimed my phase lock just a little bit there, but whatever. Not a big deal. There's normally 6 checkpoints in this stage, but on New Game Plus, there's actually only 2. So it's like, the difficulty is especially ramped up on this stage. So normally I take this part pretty fast and do like damage boosting and stuff, but I should probably not do that with 2 life. These guys are always pretty troll, so hopefully they don't mess with me too much. I think I'll go with the Flare Wand here. Normally in the Explodatorium, I find that it's really important to just spam your relics, because usually those are the safest way to get through any situation without taking damage. I haven't been worrying about it too much this time through though, but now if I can just... Oh, the guy from behind. Oh well. And now we go all the way back here. So you can see there's only 2 checkpoints on New Game Plus. I'm pretty sure there's normally 6, maybe 5. But if you think about it, like normally that means that there's 4 or 5 checkpoints before you get to the boss, and on New Game Plus there's only 1. So between that and how much the focus on this stage is on doing damage in order to have difficulty, I think those combine to make Plague the hardest stage on New Game Plus, but maybe that's just me. If we can make that one death our only death, then I think we're doing pretty good. Honestly, even the last time I played through this on normal difficulty, I died 4 times, I think. So one death on New Game Plus is pretty good. I might not even need the Flare Wand here, thanks to the Sparker upgrade. I'm not really used to having all the 100% items on these stages, because normally I run through with a very specific set of items that don't include the Sparker, and normally you don't have Propeller Dagger for a lot of these stages either, so it's always so annoying getting up here because the way that guy just throws potions at you from the top of the screen. But the Phase Locket makes it decently okay. So I guess we'll see how well this Plague stage Plague Knight fight goes. This guy is usually he's easily the most annoying boss at the best of times, but on New Game Plus he's like legitimately very hard. Blocked my fireball. This is falling apart a little bit. One life. I think it's time for the Phase Locket. When all else fails, just spam the Phase Locket. You'll be invincible. Invincible for like long enough to not die, hopefully. Yeah, we got him. Okay. That was not the best fight ever. It started off decently well, but fighting this guy usually devolves so quickly just because... Well, partly because he's so random, but also partly just because of the way his stage works with the way it like dissolves as you go. So we're going to fight this guy. And we're going to spam Phase Locket on this guy again, but that's usually just how I deal with him normally, just because his boomerangs are so annoying. Try and get like 2 or 3 shots in every time he does his little jump where he throws his boomerangs out. Basically, whenever he jumps is usually when I want to try and use the locket, because it means he's either throwing out his boomerangs or he's doing some kind of dive kick. Wow, I'm just whiffing here. I think that's enough invincibility. I was invincible for probably like 70% of that fight. Goodbye. I don't need your money. So this has actually gone pretty fast, all things considered. So I think I'm going to go for Mole Knight stage next. This stage should be pretty quick. Usually I'm able to do the stage pretty cleanly. Like, maybe not everything about it is clean, but usually I can do it without dying. I'm always terrified of this little... There's the one fireball that drops down on the screen, and I'm always terrified it's going to drop me into the lava pit. I always have such a hard time getting through that hole. I gotta be doing something wrong. There's this one blue guy here, and I noticed that for some reason he likes to despawn sometimes, and I don't really understand why. It's really weird. But whatever. Come to think of it, I probably should have taken the top route, because even if I killed that blue guy, I could have used the Propeller Dagger to get across this gap here, and not worry about the beetle at all. Oh well, we live and we learn. I don't know why I opened that. I knew it was going to be a bomb. And Phase Locket here, because that jump is really annoying. Get on my way. Normally there's a checkpoint here, but whatever. This part's actually deceptively easy once you kind of get a feel for how the destructible blocks and stuff work. Okay, I will take this checkpoint. Not that I'm going to not take any checkpoints in this run, but whatever. I always manage to screw up this section somehow. What are you doing? Get out of my way. Did I... No, it's a little too slow for the platform cycle there. What was that? It didn't let me jump. I guess I pressed jump too late or something? So, yeah, apparently I've not been recording my commentary all this time, so I guess we're gonna have to fix that in post, but I might as well resume now. So, I'm always kind of paranoid about this part of the level. Did I get it? Yeah, okay. Well, I didn't get the bounce off the platform, but I did get the quick cycle on the other side, so that's something anyways. The rest of this stage should be pretty easy. And we just got the auto-scroller. I think I might not even need the beetle at all here in New Game Plus. I think I can just propeller from the left side of the screen over here. And then go like... Okay, well, I guess if you get hit by the lava, then that kind of... Yeah. So I guess we'll see how this goes on New Game Plus. It should be fine because this boss is pretty easy. Why were you not pogoing? Wow, one cycle. Cool. I'm a pretty big fan of that. And you know what? The Mole Knight stage was fast enough that I think I'm just gonna keep going. That's a guy I'm going to ignore. I will do this. The Iron Whale, Treasure Knight stage. I'm sure I can use the propeller dagger for something here. Something other than what I just did, because that's kind of boring. Is vanilla. That was not quite what I had in mind. Bonking into the wall. I'm not sure if that was even worth it, honestly. I bonked into the ceiling like 4 times. Should have jumped after those charge slashes. The thing about jumping in this game is that it lets you go up to your maximum velocity immediately. If that makes sense. So like normally when you're walking, this is not really a good screen to demonstrate it on because it's busy, but let's see here. Normally when you're walking, you can see it takes Shovel Knight a couple steps to kind of speed up to his maximum speed. Maybe you can't see it, but you can definitely feel it if you're playing. But if you're if you jump, then he just goes immediately from 0 to max speed. So that's handy. Now we have Mr. Fishy. I wonder what the best way to kill this guy on New Game Plus is. I imagine it would probably involve a charge slash. Maybe like a charge slash and 2 flare wands? Oh, we're not quite there yet! Oh man, I didn't think I was gonna make that jump. Well, that's certainly the fastest I've killed him yet. Why did I even get that chest? He doesn't have anything for me. I already bought the anchor on my last playthrough. I'm not really sure why I set up for that damage boost. Damage boosting on New Game Plus is not a good idea. I can never get that skip anymore, I don't know why. I guess I probably just pressed down too soon. Pogo before the dirt has a chance to go too far to the right. Or far enough to the right, I should say. Well, that was stupid. But at least I'm not too far from the checkpoint. Oop. Don't think... yeah, I can't try the skip again. At least I can do that. Except I'm actually not even sure if that's faster. I think these platforms probably rocket faster than the propeller dagger goes. I'm just screwing around at this point. Trying to see what will and won't work. Boop. Jump over you. Oop. Just phase through. Use it again to dodge that anchor. And he didn't stand on the platform as it was moving. Oh man, this is a really bad screen not to have a checkpoint on. This is easily the screen that I die the most on. There's like 3 or 4 different ways to actually do this screen, though. And I'm bad at all of them. I don't think I can even do anything with the propeller dagger. That's the only method I can really do that's any good. I hate that guy so much because he always gets in your way. I should have gotten that magic pot. I guess this one's fine. Hopefully I should be able to kill Anchorman with this much health. Or Treasure Man, rather. Anchorman. Treasure Knight, sorry. But it'll require a little bit of carefulness. Just because. That wasn't bad at all. I only got hit twice? It wasn't very fast, but it wasn't too bad. And another dream sequence. You know, all things considered, the fact that those stages I was able to fit all 3 of those stages in a single 20-minute episode is actually pretty good. Considering that on my first playthrough of New Game Plus, those 3 levels probably combined probably took me like 2.5 hours, I want to say. I not really cleared out the place. Jump! I gotcha. Okay, so anyways, that has been the middle 3 stages of Shovel Knight New Game Plus. One other thing I do want to do though is I want to visit the town, because doing that spawns the overworld guy with the whip, who is one of many challenges we will take on the next episode of Let's Play Shovel Knight. Catch you later.